Hey, it's Lavender Rose, and we're back to quilting again. So I had took these squares and little small 4 squares. I had put them together like that. I wish it weren't quite as bright on there, but I guess it's okay. I don't think turning this around would help any. Anyway, so here it is. Here's the square, as you can see. So you just sew the two together just like this. So just go down and sew that. You press it open and then you sew the other two the other way. So you've got your little 4 squares. Then from that you take your 4 squares and you put it with a solid. Much better if you could see it like that. Let me see. See if I can move it around just a little bit enough to get some kind of a shade over there. I'm not sure what would help. Because it does help if it's shaded a little bit. It looks like it's a lot better. Well, I can't find anything to shade it, so can't turn it off. So anyway, you take your little squares like this, and you have the 4 square, and then you have a solid one. Those colors don't really match maybe, but anyway, and you'll sew those together. Then when you open it up, you've got this, and you got to press the seam like this. Always press your seams because it really does make a difference. You just don't realize how much it does, but yeah, it really does make a difference. Got to press them open. And I love this iron. This iron has, this iron is the best thing. I need to take some allergy tablets. My sinuses really bother me. But everybody, since the storm, everybody's been burning all the stuff, you know. And so since they're doing that, it's really making it bad. Because there's so much smoke in the air and stuff, and it's just, the smoke really bothers me. I'm going to turn it that way and catch it. You open your seam up. Just press it with your finger a little bit so you don't wind up burning your fingers. Press your seams open. And I love these colors. I think they're going to work out pretty good. So, now for your square to be right, it has to be like this. You want your whites running down. So always have the white at the top there and the white at the bottom here. So you've got your little 4 squares to put together. And that's what I'm doing now. I'm doing that, pressing them and everything, and fold it the way it's supposed to go, and then you'll sew at the bottom down there. You'll take and let's even it up, make sure your little things straight here. I always get right here, and I line it up that way. I pull it just a little bit, enough to make a good connection there. Pin your seam good, and then you'll have to pin these two, but I always start in the middle there to make sure my seam is right. See, if you open it up, it should look nice and even. I hope you can see that. And I usually put 3 pins in it since it's got this big, and then you'll just take it to the sewing machine and sew it. I hadn't got that far yet. I'm just putting the two together and pressing them and having them ready to go. And I'm putting them over here in the box. So I've got a nice big stack going. So that's what we're doing. We went from sewing the 2 little squares together to sewing the 4 squares together. And then we're going to sew the other 4 squares together, 2 solid and 2 of the 4 squares. small 4 squares. But so that's what we're doing. And always turn. There we go. You got to turn it right. If you don't, you'll get confused. So you're going to have to be really careful with it, because if you don't get it turned right, so you lay it like that. That's the way it's supposed to go. The white. And that's the reason you use the white. It's so much easier to keep up with it. The white goes down on an angle. And I've got to iron that one. This, like I said, this little iron, it's called a mini press. And it's kind of like a travel iron too, if you need to take it with you. Summers you could. And it's great for just getting out. It doesn't have steam, but you know, you don't really need the steam. It works fine. So you put your two pieces together like this, so when you open them up, and I've got it wrong. Oh no, what did I do? There. See what I'm talking about? It's so easy to get it all mixed up. But that's what you want, is your whites running down. Always do that. And then when you get it that way, fold it over, pin it, and then it's ready to be sewn. Line, grab right here, like I was telling you. Grab right there. That's the first pin you want to put in. Just grab that. Because that's going to keep, when you open it up, the little seam should be straight and look good. So there you go. That's it. That's what I'm doing today. I'm pressing and I'm stacking it up so it'll be ready to sew, and I'll be sewing that. And I went through stages to where I had them all stacked up and I just sewed the two. Then I went back and I sewed the two the other way. So then I went back to this and I put the single one on top, and like so, and then sewed it. Now always look at it, because see, this is turned wrong. You got to have this at the top always, and then put it down here, sew this side. See, so when you open it up, it's like that. And then when you do the next one, it's supposed to go on down below there. Just like that, see. Your white will run an angle. Alright, that's all for today. I'm busy. I'm going to go ahead and get some more done. Thanks for watching. Please like, subscribe. If you have any questions, I've got my email there if you want to write me and find out anything about what I'm using or whatever, or you know, this little thing here. This thing does turn itself off. If you leave it sitting for a little while, the iron, it will turn itself off and you have to turn it back on, which I like that feature. Because, you know, maybe you get a phone call and you just stop where you're at. It will go ahead and shut itself off, and you don't have to worry about it getting too hot, getting knocked over, whatever. So I really do like the little mini press. It's very good. Alright then, I will say bye. Come sew with me and let's make a quilt. And you can do it. All you have to do is just follow steps. Press them seams. I can't stress enough to make sure you press your seams so everything lays nice and neat while you're sewing it, and it will make it look a lot better. Alright, bye for now. Please like, subscribe, and share, and come back to see me. Bye-bye.